Hello, welcome. So this is for the members channel. All right, I'm sharing with you guys the first video for the tier called the 100, where we're going to be doing star seed readings and sacred geometry activations. Okay, so I'm just sharing with you guys ways in which you can activate your own sacred geometry to create the life of your dreams. All right. And so it always starts with activating you to your authentic self, okay? And then evolving after that. So this is going to be the first reading. It will be posted live for you guys. And I will be posting one kind of reading like this a week to the members tier, the 100. So if you're interested in participating and just receiving, this information, and also galactic upgrades and activations, that kind of thing, then you can go to members and sign up for that. So yes, yes, and yes. And I read for Aquarius, all placements, but of course this is available for anyone, okay? If you happen to be called to this reading, you're called for a reason, and right? So I am a little nervous because this is kind of the first time I'm sharing some of this kind of stuff, but we are following the flow, all right? So here we go. So what I have here, we have a triangle that is up, so as above, and then a triangle that is below. Okay, as below, and then we have 555 in the middle. This symbol in itself helps to raise your ability to manifest. It helps to raise your ability to align to the frequency of abundance. Okay, so this is calling in increased prosperity and abundance. All right, in all ways, in all forms. Yes, yes, and yes, and to help you to manifest that from a place of true power and passion. Okay. And I was going to say compassion, but this really is definitely calling up your Kundalini energy, and it's helping you to activate to your golden blueprint, your Atlantis blueprint, okay? And so down one side is thankful. So the way that I'm explaining this is the way that you would draw this as well, okay? So you draw the top triangle, then you draw the second triangle, you write your 555 in, and then you write thankful. Okay, raising the vibration of that, and then you write grateful, raising the vibration of that. And you can spell grateful however you feel you spell it. All right, I always like to actually spell it with an E because it's grateful, and it just amplifies the emotion of the energy of the word great. Okay, and then here you write open, receiving. Okay, and then right above that in the triangle you write I am, and then right below you write I am. Okay, now I am going to activate the symbol so that way anyone can use this, as long as it's for the highest and the greatest good, to manifest, okay? And we are going to go into the cards for helping to activate you to use this symbol. So that's another thing. If this is not in alignment or in accordance with your higher self or with your mission, this symbol will not work for you, okay? If you have ill intentions, this symbol will not work for you, okay? All right, so it's opening you to receive, okay, this beautiful energy, allowing you to be super grateful and thankful for the things that are coming to you and the things that have come to you. All right, and this is in itself increasing your ability to embody the Empress energy, all right, and to always hold yourself in the highest light. It's like the energy, we talked about this in our previous video, of you being devoted to yourself, devoted to liberation, all right, devoted to freeing yourself and doing the things that are in alignment with unconditional love to do that. This is also the energy of when you receive increase, you already are intended to share that with others. So say you want to increase your psychic abilities, right? You would draw this out, okay, on a piece of paper, and then you would put on another piece of paper what your intention is, and you would put it right here. You can use any crystal that you like, but recommended is clear quartz, all right, the master healer crystal, master amplifier, okay, to amplify this. You also, if you choose, you can put other crystals around, okay, into all 6 of the spots, all right, amplifying the harmony and the alignment of whatever is coming into you, that it is in harmony and alignment, okay? So recommended are rose quartz crystals, okay? But tap into your intuition. Once you're activated to this symbol, okay, and your soul accepts it, you can use it however you want. You can switch the crystals out and that kind of a thing, and you may even be directed to change some of the words, all right, to fit whatever your soul is calling for you at that time, all right? And then finally, you would put some kind of a black stone around, okay? So it would be in the open spaces, and that is going to create your circle of protection for this particular grid that you're using. So we're using sacred geometry along with crystals, along with words for your i.e. spell work, okay? And so the black crystal that is being recommended is black tourmaline, and the reason for that is because black tourmaline not only transmutes any negative energy, stopping it from coming into your grid, so this is always in a sacred place, but it also will transmute any negative energy, any resistance within, okay, so within yourself. This equals 6, right? So within yourself, so that way you can come into full alignment with whatever this intention is that you placed here, okay? So you would need to activate the grid as well, okay, with your point, your crystal, your quartz point to activate the grid. And if you're not used to doing grid work, you always set your circle of protection, all right, first before you start any divination work, and then you set your crystals out, okay, and you make sure that they're all nice and cleansed and they're already set ready for you to place them on your grid. And then once you do that, and look, my dog just like is distracting, so do it at a time when like there's not a lot of people up in your home and that kind of a thing, so that could be sacred space. Doing it at golden hour is going to be very beneficial, all right, as well, because I do feel that there's going to be a lot of release with this particular grid that is going to allow you, or at least when we've used it, it has helped us to release a lot, things that have kept us from opening our heart, all right? If your heart is closed, then you're not receiving, all right? So that's why your manifestations could be delayed and that kind of a thing, all right? So it's going to help you in the energy of thankfulness and gratefulness. Helps to soften your energy to allow it to open to receive your intention, your manifestation, your wish fulfilled, okay? So yes, you make sure your crystals are cleansed, and then you can set intention in your crystal for the same intention that you put in the middle on your piece of paper, all right? And just do that. Sometimes you might set your intention differently for each crystal that you add, all right? So the clear quartz, the rose quartz, and the tourmaline, okay? But right now I'm hearing and receiving that you're going to be holding the crystal in your non-dominant hand, and you're going to be putting your intention into that crystal, seeing it go into that crystal, all right? And then the crystal will bring in whatever else is needed to basically manifest that intention. So if the protection is needed, if the transmutation is needed, if the release is needed, if the increase in self-love is needed, or unconditional love is needed, it will come in. If it's wisdom, it will, whatever is needed to have your intention manifest will come in, okay? Yes, and yes. Okay, so now we're going to get to more of the activation portion of this, okay? And so first up is sacred geometry cards. So we're just going to ask what is needed to be activated at this time, so that way whoever wishes to use the 555 sacred geometry symbol can use it with the highest good as the intention for all, okay? I'm here, we're going to take 3 cards. So this is also a 3 by 3 activation, okay? So it's Coherence. So make sure you're just staring at this card because that is going to help you activate, okay? So the frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for optimal ability to create the reality that we desire, okay? The second activation is the root chakra, okay? The frequency of the root chakra, the red flower of life, stimulates passion and supports our sense of security on this physical plane, both in our bodies as well as in our physical world. This is equaling 14, all right, bringing you into healing of the earth angel template and activation as well, okay? Giving you the power of the centaur. All right, and then we have the throat chakra, number 5. The frequency of the throat chakra, the blue flower of life, supports our self-expression and our sense of peace and balance. Number 19, so this is going to help bring illumination to you. This is helping to bring increased prosperity, wealth, and opening and truth to you, all right? And this is going to help you to align to the frequency of the symbol that you guys just saw, okay? So if you could kind of back up and put all 3 of these into your third eye, all right? You go ahead and do that. And while you're doing that, I am going to grab the Angel of Atlantis cards. The frequency of the numbers is also going to be activating you as well, okay? So I must say, just accept what the universe brings you and just trust it, okay? Yeah, disclaimer. There will be things that fall away, but it falls away so that you can align to whatever your intention is for this work, okay? These are the Angel of Atlantis orbs. So again, activating you to your Atlantis gold print, and Raziel is up first. Dreams. So we're just combining the 2 symbols together. All right, amplifying the energy. Here we go. So your dreams are going to be amplified. So oftentimes I might wake up and I hear something. All right, so that might start happening to you, or you might start being able to really astral travel, and also some of the things of just like what to do, okay, will come to you very clearly in your dreams, and of things that you need to let go of, primarily vows and soul ties, okay? And then we have Archangel Metatron, Divine Intelligence, so this is going to increase your connection to the higher realms. It's going to repair your Anaconda bridge, so that way you always have a connection to source energy. It's also going to increase your mental powers and your focus and concentration, your ability to not only tap into the Akashic, but the Akashic of any of those that you're working for, so that you know exactly how to help them. So I feel that a lot of you watching this, you are you're healers in some way, shape, or form. All right, or it could be like therapists, or your helpers, so you'll know exactly what to do and when to do it and how to do it. But most importantly, you will have a higher sense of trust, okay? And this is why it's on the root chakra. Okay, and this last one is Archangel Zaphakiel, surrender. So this is going to help you release anything that is not your truth and surrender to your soul's path, okay? So just look at these orbs here. Put them into your third eye. And for those of you that are able, put all 6 into your third eye. But it's not necessary, okay? Thank you. And now we are going to, the Pleiades are coming in, okay? All right, they've arrived. All right, so they're gonna also help you activate to the symbol. Everything is always done for the highest and greatest good of all, the highest intention out of love. All right, so we have 16 star centers. So what this is going to do, it's going to open you up to receive from your galactic team. All right, so trees are going to be very important, especially pine trees, okay, to be in and around. And now we are activating your blue lotus. Archangel Michael is also here helping to activate you to light language so that you can speak tongues for self-healing and the healing of others. Okay. And I was told to take the card on the top. So 16 and 2, 18, so that you can see the truth behind all veils. And then here, galactic whore, 23, to bring in your abundance. You're tapping into your invisible supply. So now place these 3 into your third eye. And now place all 9 into your third eye. And just open and accept and allow. If you feel yourself being forced, then you may not be ready for this activation at this time, but you can always come back to this video. This video will stay public. But all videos after this will only be shared on the tier 100 of the members, YouTube members. Okay? And now we're just going to go into a message that is going to help you integrate to the energies that have just been activated for you so that you can use the sacred symbol for creation. Okay? So now we're calling upon the energies of Lemuria. Open and receive, allow and accept. I open and receive, allow and accept. I open and receive, allow and accept. I open and receive, allow and accept. Okay. Blue ray being, direct divine expression, bridge between dimensions. So some of you might be blue rays. Okay. Earth and air. Number 3, stabilization, physical integration, and mental clearing. All right. So that you're prepared to receive that. And if you are not a blue ray, then the blue rays are going to be helping to activate your tree of life. All right. There's a sacred template within you that is going to activate. And some of you also may be of elven descent. Okay? Attune to nature's signs to find your way, follow your heart. All right? And if you're not, that just means the elven consciousness is going to come in and assist you. And I also see winter. I see pine trees. There's a stag here as well. So animals coming in definitely to assist. I feel like this is an eagle, and I feel like this is a serpent. So very powerful Kundalini awakening and connection to earth and to spirit. Yeah. This is the Enchanted Dreams Tarot. So I think I can't remember what reading it was, but we said that be prepared. Some of you guys are going to be getting contacted by your star family, your galactic family, okay, by your galactic guides and teams. So this is going to also, if you haven't received contact yet, this is just going to help facilitate that as well, and also help facilitate earth templates to help you ground, okay? Yeah, Mother Mary is still here helping everyone to open their heart, okay? Page of Cups. This did come out in the reading we did today too. Pearl of Wisdom was the title. Or you're going to receive a Pearl of Wisdom, Page of Cups. And we didn't go into what this was going to be, but this is activation of your inner child. All right, so some of you guys are also of mermaid descent as well. Okay, but this is awakening of your third eye, awakening of your crown. All right, also there's going to be activation codes awakening within your eyes as well. So people might just want to stare at you, and it's really because of the codes that you are radiating, emitting from your eyes when your eyes are open. Okay, that's going to draw more people to you, magnetism. All right, more people will be drawn to your heart. Yes, irukati shimana, and more people are going to be drawn to your wisdom as well. Okay. Yeah, your inner child is like super happy right now. And so I actually expect to grow your connection with your inner child even more. So life is going to become more playful, more joyful, more fun. Okay. Also to where like whatever you're doing that is, you know, in line with your heart, it's not going to feel like work. It's just going to feel like the energy of, I get to do this. This is amazing. And people resonate with it. This is awesome. You know, like I'm helping people, you know, in whatever way that is. It could be in the way of, you know, writing music, you know, that kind of thing. It's that kind of an energy, but it could be in a myriad of different ways. You could be a carpenter, you know, and the feeling of, or even a designer, you know, an architect, so of designing a house where someone is going to start their family, you know, these kinds of things, like you just being so grateful to be a part of that process of making someone's dream come true, whatever that is for you, you know, whatever it is. I'm also seeing, like, I just saw a garbage truck and like the garbage being taken away. And so what it came to, it was like even someone having a business where they start their own business, you know, of taking other people's garbage or junk or recycling and then creating something beautiful with it, or just finding a new way to recycle things that are good for not only humanity, but also for the elemental kingdom and for Mother Earth, right? You coming up with a way to do that and it prospering and it being shared, you know, with the globe, you know, these kinds of things. So a lot of environmental projects and stuff like that are gonna the alignment to what is needed to get that idea you know, kind of out there, and to get it to build is also going to come. Yeah, so that might be somebody's intention as well, you know, having everything that they need for this idea to prosper and to multiply is what's coming through. Okay, because that means, like, if you come up with a great solution to help the environment, you don't want it to just be in one community, right? You want it to be shared with everyone. So that might be somebody's dream. So this is working with this symbol, and through this reading, these activations, it's going to help to make that manifest into your reality. Okay, the Fool. Wow. This is, again, dragonfly energy, like so strong. Yes, and big ups to the Dragonfly Collective. We love you. Also, the Wolf is here again, so your guides are coming in really strong. This is you. It reminds me of genie energy. So you working with the moon, again, to see what is hidden. You going into the depths of the sea, the depths of emotion, the depths of, you know, the astral realm, to bring good fortune and good energy to all those who come to you or come around you or who are helped by you. All right. And this is, I'm definitely getting, even though it's the Fool, I'm getting a lot of like fortune. It's the sundial and it's the circle that's bringing that to me. So this is definitely going to be a new beginning of increased luck, increased fortune, increased prosperity, increased serendipity, like where things just seem, they just magically work out, or they magically align, and there is no possible way that you could have ever done it. Like, it's like the universe is showing you who they are. It's that powerful. It's beautiful. All right. And also energy of Pisces is coming through, because I'm seeing all the zodiac symbols. So it's like you learning and mastering all of the elements, okay, and all of the zodiacs, like the, you know, it's like you knowing who you are, like without a doubt. And also there's this energy of you continuing that work. So understanding that at some point in time, you were born into every sign, and you have mastered that, and you calling that back to you, and you trusting your intuition, not only based on that, but just with the understanding that you've done this before. Okay, that's really strong. And then Two of Cups energy. I'm hearing, I am the peace I seek. Again, dragonfly. So a lot of a spiritual awakening happening, and you being able to go through awakening moments, like multiple, every single day. It's like from the time of a physical wake to the time of physical sleep. All right. And then during the night, you being integrated with all that you've done during that day. Okay. There will be a call for you to do other integration. So this means being devoted to yourself. If your inner child wants to color, wants to play, you know, wants to go on a hike, wants to, you know, build I'm seeing like, a car, like a small model car, and like paint it, you know, those little kits they have. Like if that's what your inner child wants to do, like you being able to do that and follow your joy, follow your love, and in that energy you truly fall in love with yourself, and you fall in love with your life. You have this happiness and this bliss within, no matter what things look like out on in the material realm. You're cultivating that happiness from within, and before you know it, you will look up, and the happiness within your material plane will reflect that. Okay, so this is like your manifestations coming into you, and it is a process. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's a process of patience, but because you were focused on how can, you know, I light up in this moment, that's your focus, and keeping your focus there, like how can I bring more magic, thank you David Lyon, to this moment, that being your focus, it makes the way for miracles to happen. Okay, and this is the last card, the 19, which came out in the beginning of the activation series. So the sun, and I love this because it's like you jumping into your happiness, into your transformation, you accepting it, you being full courage. Okay, so this is also going to increase your courage, because when you're grounded, you're calm, right? You're calm, and that helps you to release fear. And when you release fear, all of a sudden your courage, it arises. Okay, so I definitely feel divine masculine energy is about to, it's this calm confidence that's coming in. All right, like really, it's going to be really working with your feminine energy, and this beautiful, there's the 2 butterflies too, transformation. This beautiful energy is just going to, it's going to radiate through your cells. Okay, I'm seeing your light body light completely up right now. So it's like that beauty. And then look at this, it's a grove of sunflowers down there. So expect more blessings and more joys. All right, because that's really what the 100 is about. It's about restoring the lost knowledge to the collective, and teaching it so that you not only can activate to it, but then you can start to share that energy. So for some of you guys, the teacher's right will be activated to where you will be able to share we learn and what is channeled through those videos with others, okay? You'll be guided. And again, like we said, if you are guided to tweak it or change it in any way, it's because your soul is calling you to do that, and you then have the right to share that, you know, with your students, or with your family, with your husband, your wife, you know, that kind of thing, with your students. I feel a lot of, this is like course creation, but I feel a lot of sacred circles being formed, you know, when you come into your power, from a place of truth, compassion, and unconditional love. When you come into it, and from that vantage point, right, then you're going to be forming circles, in sharing your knowledge, and also it's raising your vibration too. So just sharing yourself. So I think we talked about this in a few different readings and stuff like that, where empaths are now being asked to re-socialize with the collective, because the healing that you have done, you're now able to be like a walking crystal and raise the vibration of whoever you're around, but not absorb their energy. Like you're automatically transmuting it. It's like you're the ultimate tourmaline, you know, kind of energy, which also means that you are the diamond in the rough. You are the one that no one thought would make it. You are the one that everyone doubted. You are the one that everyone wanted to manipulate and use for their own good. But you also are the one that everybody wants to be like now. You're the one that everyone sees. You've had this phenomenal growth, that everyone sees your maturity. You're also the one that is breaking generational curses for your family. You're the one who has been chosen. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Namaste, everyone. Thank you so very much, and I hope that this was beneficial to you and helpful to you. And yeah, and if you guys, you know, end up coming over, and I'm excited to share more with you guys, and to just be on this journey with you. Yes, yes, and yes. Okay, so boom, boom, boom. Bye.